Welcome to Split. Spare, Venetian inspired.
Houses come from 18th century, and that period of time Venice is still
Beautiful, beautiful Split.
We will do like circular
Okay.
walk around the center of the town, and we'll sometime we'll end up in the
Okay.
But we'll start from this side.
Nice promenade, huh?
Yeah, and
Riva
that's
Promenade.
very popular spot.
Riva Seaside.
To sit and have a coffee with the sea. Exactly all this huge area which we are going walk through used to be a palace. It was like
Wow.
a rectangular palace. I will show you that.
So most of the old town
Yes.
is part of a big palace before.
Nowadays,
Nowadays.
the old town consists of approximately 500 of houses, buildings, and so on. And all of that is completely built on the spot where the palace of Roman Emperor Diocletian used to stand. And moreover, of the stone from which once this palace was built. Again, so basically that's, well, we have here parts of remaining gates, remaining city walls, which are nowadays embed into this old medieval town. So that was ancient palace, which was rebuilt into medieval town.
Okay.
We have seen, we'll see
There.
parts of the walls, for instance, of ancient times. So as we have seen in, no matter in many towns in Slovenia,
Yeah.
for instance, like more modern houses are embedded into medieval walls. This is medieval house embedded into ancient walls. So which come from, well, basically third, fourth, beginning of 4th century AD.
It's more obvious here, Ivan.
Yes, yes, exactly. And that's the part which partly remain till nowadays. There are windows, there are people over there, like on the first floor or third, second floor. And we will be walking over there in just a few minutes, I would say. So we're standing at the moment closer
The end.
to that side, to that corner of the building. That's the corner with the tower over there, and we're very close to these buildings over here. So all this part used to be a palace. The walls from that side, for instance, you can see it's partly remained from that side,
Yeah.
this side. So have like a rectangular, huge rectangular building on the territory which nowadays stands about 400 of later houses. It used to look like that you see from the depiction, the painting on the other side. It used to look approximately like this. So huge palace with fortified walls, standing on just on the shore, on the seashore. And later it was completely rebuilt. Officers of Roman army to become his co-emperor from another part of the empire. For himself, he took territory of modern-day Turkey and Balkan.
Oh, nice. It's a tunnel. It's a tunnel? Wow.
So these are
Ooh, it's cold.
yes. So these are the engines of the Diocletian palace.
This is the dragon lair. The dragon lair, where you have to pay. The dragon.
It's like a little further. We're in this right side, and they used to fill the area in this left side over here. So you need to pay extra to.
How much is the pay? We can go there tomorrow if you want.
But it's pretty much the same.
Oh.
It's 8 euros to enter into where they shot scenes of Game of Thrones.
All that area during that time for centuries. And you know what was the main purpose for this from the very beginning?
What?
It was a sewer.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes, and in many areas you can still find some pipes over there and like holes over there. So up there, people used to live on the upper
How long?
layer, let's-
How old is this area, do you think?
100 years.
Wow.
And so it was built from the very beginning as a part of this Diocletian's palace, and it served later for many centuries.
what are these things?
This is also for people who sell souvenirs.
Oh, I see.
It's again Monday and not the season yet. People would come here in summer. It will be full of people, souvenirs, stores, and so on. See, perhaps over there.
Oh, yeah, like a pipe.
Exactly.
Proof that this used to be a sewerage.
Oh, really? No. Are these actual stores? Actual stalls?
I'm not sure what rate today, maybe because of the holidays.
Oh, but they actually sell something here?
Yes, lots of souvenirs.
Oh,
Let's go to this side.
This side first.
so they sell stuff here, son.
Yeah.
It's like a souvenir market. So over here we have lots of
Wow.
mosaics.
Mosaic.
Part of this mainly original, but it depends, of course. They were renovated a few times. Local stones. This one is quite interesting. It's for blind people, and it's like braille, so you can touch the stone, and they're very different from
Oh, yeah.
black and white, and over here.
Nice alley over here, Raj. To the right.
Very Roman, you know? Wow.
From down below, we have the remains of the sewers, just another part, and sewers, dungeons, and storages were located down below. Up here, we can find, by the way, a few layers of the structure. So this is the part of Roman periods of time and maybe early Byzantine. Also parts of medieval houses which were standing a little bit from above over here. And around us we can notice lots of more modern things. What is more modern everywhere is concrete or
Concrete,
different kinds of cements,
Yeah.
which is used nowadays. Well, basically, if not, everything is ruined just in a few years. First of all, we can notice the bell tower, which is 56 meters high up there, and it's a part of a church. The main part of this church looks like this rectangular building just in front of us.
We did this in the summer, you would never get any hot
Quite unusual, because from the very beginning it was the tomb of that emperor Diocletian.
Diocletian.
Exactly. In some areas they use modern stone to fortify the old walls. Of course, with time they start to damage with natural reasons, so water and the air, and as you see, lots of cracks. So from time to time they need to renovate the stone, the palace itself. And from this side the renovation takes place right at the moment. So outside there is this river, sea sidewalk
Oh.
where we've been to.
I like. Wow.
Nice.
Nice. Whoa.
This is so-called palace vestibule. So the entrance space next to the main hall of the palace. The idea of this vestibule was, first of all, is to present the emperor. So up there you can imagine lots of mosaics and frescoes. All these rooms were covered, but from up there was no roof for the sun to shine
On the
down
emperor.
on the emperor. Yes, with these extra lights. Even at that time, it was already very bright.
Wow. Yeah.
So, from another side, you see the bell tower, and behind it there is the entrance to the church. And the church is located right in this mausoleum of the
Diocletian.
Emperor Diocletian. Yes. Why so? The thing is that Diocletian was, well, basically the last, at least one of the, no, you can say the last pagan emperor of the Roman Empire. So he was basically the last emperor in whose times of the reign the Christians were still. He killed lots of Christians within times of his reign. He fought Christianity severely, and they started to ruin his statues. First of all, of course, so almost nothing survived till nowadays. And when they saw this mausoleum, they decided not to ruin it. That way, we will go to explore the old town.
I'll take a picture of the Sphinx.
Yeah, sure.
How old is it? 3,500?
3,000 years.
3,000.
There are two of them. We'll see one more over there.
Oh, I see.
But that one is headless.
They didn't find the head.
As Diocletian's mausoleum was converted into a temple, into a church, Christian church, the same pagan temple of Jupiter, Roman equivalent of Zeus, was converted into baptistry. There is one more statue of
Oh, what happened to that?
we have no idea actually what exactly has happened.
Když tam běhal za těma holubama, tak to tě neboleli, že?
Commercialized.
Basically, double gate. Everywhere. Usually the outer gate was open,
Yeah.
and quite often, if some kind of enemy appeared in the city, well, in case, let's say, the outer gate was left open for some soldiers to
Come
get
in.
They can come in and come to a trap or outer
Oh,
gate,
yeah.
fall down, and they find themselves
Original SGB.
on the left side is the oldest coffee store, coffee shop
Really?
in the city. Yeah, it comes
So
from
this is where you'll have your first.
early 19th century. Havana Central. Again, Austrian period of time. The square, which we are now, is famous for having architecture which come from different periods periods of time. So the square is called Народный Тырк, which means nation, people's square. And as you can notice, we have Venetian architecture over here, for instance. We have the architecture which comes from more close the period of time closer to ours. We have architecture which we have seen, for instance, in Ljubljana, which is Austrian, very typical for late 19th century Art Nouveau style, and everything is built of the stone faced palace of Diocletian. Gates are called golden gates, basically similar to those we have seen before. There were 4 gates to the very town, so golden, bronze, silver, and iron.
This one?
This one is golden.
Golden Gate.
Yeah, called golden gates. Different kind of metals. It's the northern gate. And you can notice that there is a wall, basically quite well preserved wall, part of it on this northern facade of the old towers. And you can notice lots of windows. So like nowadays it's like Airbnb, so you can rent an apartment like right in this
The wall.
golden gate. And so from another side we have a statue. And look, the guy's name is Gorgornitsky, and you probably know there was a period of time which was called the Reformation in basically 16th century, and one of the ideas of that Reformation was about preaching in the national language. Not use a Latin language, but some national language, and basically in every country that you had someone who started to translate the Bible in German or English, whatever, or Slovenian, like we have in Slovenia, or in Croatian. And this guy was the one who started to preach in Croatian language.
Look at his fingers. And people rub his left foot for good luck. That's why it's
There, it's
different in
gold.
color.
So it was just with ruins.
Is it now a UNESCO World Heritage site?
Not
No.
exactly. No.
Yeah, that's why there are many developments inside.
Great at the moment for some reason. It should be.
Wow.
It's April. 1st of April, yeah, and the water goes down here.
So the water from there goes here
To the cup.
to the cup. Republic Square.
Quite typical Venetian architecture of the times, so 16th century, of the times of Renaissance, for instance.
But now, what's the use of this one? This government office?
No. Many cafes, storages.
Oh.
There is a hotel over there.
Oh, this hotel?
Up there, yeah, up there are just a small hotel, and not nothing special actually. There are like rooms up
Okay.
there. People are living still nowadays, so there are like just apartment. Sveti Frane in Croatian. I'm not sure what's the exact name in English. Frane. Well, anyways, Церковь Святого Svete Frane, and there is a monastery next to it.
Heading back to our hotel now. And our hotel is that one.
J is pronounced.
That's our
Like a
hotel
Y?
over
It's
there.
silent or it's like
Hotel
Yeah.
Ambassador.
yeah. So if
It's
it's
located just
JA, it's yeah.
walking
Yeah.
distance
JE,
to
yeah, yeah.
everything in the hotel.
Yeah, and except if they put that on top of the character on top of the J.
And this is how it looks like in the evening. Split in the evening.
Devoid of tourists.
Marami pa rin. There are a lot of tourists still eating in the restaurants, but not in this promenade. Look at the Republic Square at night. Still charming. Nice